Hi. Quickest way to get over a breakup. The quickest way to get over any breakup is to cut the cancer out. Get rid of it completely, meaning delete their number. If you delete their number, you won't be tempted. You won't make a stupid mistake late at night. If you're drinking or you're feeling emotional, you won't message them and make a fool of yourself because that's what it always does. It never gets better, it always gets worse. You never want to let them know, and I'm going to speak from the male perspective. You never want to let them know that you're bothered by the fact that you guys broke up because usually it's the woman who left. Almost always. I think it's 80% at this point. So delete her number so you're not tempted. You'll feel better in the long run. Also, social media. Social media, block them. I wouldn't block them. Actually, scratch that. Don't ever block them. I've never blocked anyone. Just put them in private so you can't see what they're doing. That's the way to do it. Always just push it to the side so you can't see it so you can actually heal and move forward. If you block them, that proves that it affected you and that means they won. And especially if you're a guy, you never want to let them know that you're phased whatsoever, especially if you want to get back together with them. I'm petty when it comes to certain things, and I don't do petty things to people, but I'm petty when it comes to letting them know it's bothering me. I don't want them to ever know it's bothering me because if it's bothering you, that means it's important, and women feed off of that desire that you have for them. Women want you to be in a hole, never moving on, and still desiring them while they're banging other dudes. That's what women love. It inflates their ego, and that's why they get angry when you move on and they call you a narcissist. He's a narcissist. He's gaslighting and love bombing and all the nonsense therapy terms you hear. Really, it just comes down to she broke up with you and you said okay. And I always tell guys that, man, if you ever want to win with women, just agree with them. If they go, I'm leaving you, here, I'll show you to the door. No problem. Here, I'll walk you out. I agree with you, actually. You know what? You're right. Now that I thought about it, you know what? This ain't working. Let's move on. The next thing is your friends. Tell your friends not to bring this up to you. They shouldn't be telling you about what your ex is doing. You don't want to know what your ex is doing because you can't move forward and evolve and heal unless they're out of your head completely. Tell them, I don't want intel. I don't want to know what they're doing. None of that. Just let me heal in peace. I don't want to know. Moving on. Typically, the breakup in general, from my experience, and I'm an old head, I've been around for a while, it takes about 2 weeks. 2 weeks is the leeway where the first week's terrible, the second week sucks, the first half of the week, and then by the time you get to the end of that second week, there's like an acceptance that happens, and you start to see it for what it is, and you go, okay, it's really over. Maybe it is over. The only reason that happens is if you leave things alone. Do not message them. Do not chase them. Do not leave them alone. Get them out of your vision, out of your sight, so you can see things clearly and heal. You'll know the real deal when the smoke clears, and the smoke doesn't clear until you break the addiction. And that's what relationships are. They're an addiction, and you're peeling off. You're going through withdrawals now. That's why it hurts for men, at least. And that's been proven. Men actually go through almost a physical withdrawal from relationships, like a physical pain. You need to break off from that and you need to detox. That's just how it goes. And the quicker you do that and the quicker you cut it off completely, the quicker you're going to heal. Another thing is don't look into what she's doing and don't ask about what she's doing or they are doing. Let's say they. I'll speak from the male perspective. The man, if you're a man, you're always going to find things that hurt you and you don't want because women move on extremely quickly because men are expendable. We don't really mean anything to them. That's why women say, I want to be married someday. They don't say, I want to meet the best guy ever that's going to treat me the best. They say, I want to be married. It's about them. Same thing with kids, with marriage, whatever it is. It's not about you. So they don't care. Their goal is to replace you. And when women say, I'm just going to take time for me, that just means they haven't found a guy yet to replace you. That old trope women always say, the quickest way to get over a guy is to get under a new one. That's the truth. They may romanticize it and lie to themselves and make themselves feel better by saying, This is by chance. I just met this guy." Nonsense. The goal is to meet someone right away to fill that hole figuratively and literally. So do not look into what she's doing. It's only going to upset you. And as a man, we go through breakups and we kind of have to rebuild ourselves unless you're like the top tier dude. And if you are, you don't deal with this anyway because you're dealing with multiple women and you're not going to get got by some girl. Like you're going to just toss to the side and replace her the way women do to us. Being that top tier guy is essentially just being a hot girl. Like you do the same thing. Everyone's expendable. Also, working out when these waves of sadness and pain hit you because they come at certain times of the day where it just hits you and you feel like, oh my God, I can't do anything about this. Workout, exercise, even if it's just push-ups, go for a run, whatever it is. It's a state change. You will feel better and you will think more clearly as soon as you do that.